Hey everybody, Arkin over here.
And Focus here.
Focus Sleepy's more like it.
Says one also sleepy.
Says one that's drinking water.
I'm not drinking.
There's water right there.
Um,
What? 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 What'd you ask? Anyway, I had to check something. No good, huh? I rang Hiruko's doorbell, but there was no reply. It didn't sound like anyone was moving around inside either. I was reaching toward the bell to ring again, but thought better of it. She's probably sleeping. I feel bad for disturbing her. After the events of last night, I was still pretty worried, but I decided to leave Hiruko be for now. Fool! I'll ask her later. I can't play you in the meantime. Luckily, I turned away and left to attend to other matters. I already knew where my next stop was going to be. Food. Oh, before I chased the killer around last night. At the time, it had been too dark for me to make out very much, but I had a general idea where to go. It should be right around here. I began to rummage in the grass and shrubs, searching for something I left behind last night. It wasn't there. It took me a while, but eventually I found it. Here it is. Oh, this is what I've been looking for. The power saw I'd taken from the killer and thrown into the bushes during our chase. I can't just leave this lying around here. I better put it somewhere safe. Hefting up the power saw, I carried it back to the school. Okay, should be good here for now. The metal shop seemed like a good hiding place as any. It was already full of guns and landmines and other lethal-looking objects. I set the power saw down in a corner of the room and stared at it for a moment. Up close, these blades look even bigger and more deadly. I'm glad I didn't get hit. Whoever that had been brandishing this at me and Hiruko, they were definitely out to kill us. But why? What motive could they possibly have had? I should probably go over the whole incident again. I'll tell the others I'd stash the power saw in here next time we're all together. Closing the metal shop door behind me, I left and went back to my room. Back in my room, I collapsed onto my bed, exhausted. Looking at the clock, I realized half the day was gone already. I knew I ought to be out using this downtime wisely to prepare for our next battle, but I just couldn't get that thing out of my mind. I still have 3 major mysteries to solve. The first was what happened last night. What was I doing in the biolab with no memory of how I got there? Why was Hiruko being attacked? The second was the person in the strange black suit. I had no idea who they were, what they were doing here, or why. And the third? My gaze slowly traveled to my desk. I hadn't looked at that strange diary again since putting it away. It couldn't be. Could it? I got up from my bed and opened the desk drawer and took out the old notebook. This thing still creeps me out. What kind of deranged person had written all these illegible words and scribbled this picture of the killer? Looking at it gave me a weird, sickly feeling inside, like I was being drawn into the madness of the page. That was a signal that the killing game was about to begin. And now we're all going to...
Die, 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 die.
None of his crazed words welled up in the back of my mind. Are the threatening messages in this diary really connected somehow? I wanted to dismiss it all as a meaningless series of pranks, but I still had doubts I couldn't quite dismiss. Those seeds of suspicion were starting to grow, threatening to choke me from the inside. I wonder if I tried to dodge, if it would lead to a different thing, or I die.
Get prepared. Be ready to give.
I woke up in the usual morning announcement and slowly got out of bed. I didn't get a chance to talk to Hiruko yesterday. I'll have to track her down today at some point. Indeed. But first, I should go to the cafeteria. I need to tell the others about the power saw. When I arrived, everyone was already there. Everyone except Hiruko. I waited and waited, but she didn't show. She's probably dead. In the end, I told the rest of the team that I'd stashed the power saw in the metal shop for now and left. She probably did herself in. Ooh, I feel a little calmer in here. I needed to change the scenery and found myself visiting the leisure lounge. Yeah, like... I'm actually freaking thinking she may have done herself in. Because... her, like... squeaking back into a corner like that is not Hiruko. She would get up, she would fucking start throwing hands.
Right, really weird.
There's no one here. That's too bad. I was in the mood to talk to someone. I wasn't really sure what to do, so I sat on a chair by the side of the pool and gazed at the water for a while. Get in the pool. That's a nice looking pool, dude. I would spend every fucking day here. Suddenly, I got an unpleasant, twisty feeling in my stomach. Why am I hungry? I ate just a few minutes ago. What's going on with my stomach? My appetite seems to come and go a lot lately. I reached out for a bottle of water in hopes of quelling my hunger pangs. And as I did... Oh, shit. Oh, Hiruko. A surprised, troubled expression crossed her face. She must not have expected to find me here. I thought I'd finally get to talk to her, but as soon as she saw me, she turned around and began walking away. Maybe sleepwalking us did it. Maybe that... Oh. Maybe we were in cahoots with the chainsaw killer. Maybe Aito took over. Maybe that's why we've been blacking out randomly lately.
That could be.
Hey, wait! I ran after Hiruko and grabbed her, wrapping a hand around one of her long, slender arms. Let me go. Sorry, but I can't right now. I need to talk to you, Hiruko. I have nothing to say to you. Hiruko looked away, refusing to meet my eye. She was acting so strange that I had no idea why. Are you feeling better? I heard you were sick yesterday. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about a few nights ago, when you were attacked in the biolab. You remember the person with the power saw, right? Where did they come from? What happened that night? Can you let go of me now? You're going to leave a mark. Oh, sorry. I realized I'd been holding her really hard and let go. But I couldn't let her leave just yet. I shifted around and blocked her path to the door. I've already told you I have nothing to say to you. Stop wasting my time and move aside. Why are you acting like this? Is there some reason you can't tell me? Please, just leave me alone. Huh? Hiruko, what are you... Before I could say anything else, Hiruko shoved me aside, knocking me off balance. Ow, ow, ow. I fell on my butt with a painful thud. That girl really didn't want to talk to me. I got to my feet to go after her, but she was already gone. Hiruko, why? I had no idea what was going on with her. Why wouldn't she tell me what happened? Why was she avoiding me all of a sudden? I didn't know, but one thing was clear. Hiruko was hiding something. I can't just give up. I need to find out the truth. I couldn't get anything out of Hiruko the way she was now, but there was plenty of other stuff I could investigate. I decided to clear my mind by looking around somewhere else. Okay, then. Tsubasa. I should be able to give you stuff now, Tsubasa, right? You're not locked in the biolab? Or the fucking metal shop? Sweet. Let's give you stuff. Useless stuff. Garbage things. And gold gas cans. And motorcycle shit. Hey, girl.
Is this for me?
It is. Affinity went up by 5. So giving her new gift gives bonus affinity. Did it get muted somehow? No?
There's no way it should be dead now.
Not dead.
We need to resync it.
Alright. Anyway, let's give Tsubasa some shit. A golden gas can. A golden gas coin. I don't know why it requires plants to give her a golden gas can.
I don't know.
Just build up that affinity. So she can be like, I love you, Takumumu.
Is this for
I love you, Taco Bell Grande.
I have a lot of friends, but it's been a little tiring talking to them lately.
Well, you've been here for like
I
2.5
don't want to sound
weeks.
like an old woman, but all they talk about is anime, pop idols, and fashion.
Oh no, how terrible. You should tell me their names and their addresses and give me their phone number so I know who to avoid.
I try to keep up with the latest trends, but I always end up tinkering with some machine instead.
Tinker with me, I'm a
Hours
machine.
fly by without me noticing, and nothing else goes into my head. But I
Empty
still
head.
love hanging out with my friends. So, I guess I'll have to try not to stand out too much.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not forcing myself to fit in, okay? My friends understand that's just who I am. I tend to get tongue-tied in front of new people, though.
But you talk to me easily
The
enough.
other day, I was dragged along to a mixer and ruined the mood because I could barely hold a conversation with anyone. I've still got a ways to go before I can even think about dating, huh?
No, I'm here. Girl, date me. Stronger now. Better, faster, stronger. At ease, sodders.
Huh?
I didn't get to talk to Hiruko today either. There's still so much I don't know about that girl. I never really got to know her the first time around. Hopefully this time she'll open up to me and we'll make it through this alive. No, not just hopefully. I'll definitely make that happen. Good night, people. It's time for the barbaric enemies. The obnoxious morning announcement played just like it always did. Knowing that the person who recorded these announcements was gone now made it feel a little uncanny, though. What's the idea of making the 19th milestone day anyway? All that good round number stuff made no sense. Wait, didn't I say that last time too? Taking off the haze and lingering around my thoughts, I got out of bed. Speaking of the library, I've got some business there. But first, I'd better have breakfast. Time to go to the cafeteria. Are they going to scorn me? Did Hiruko tell them that we attacked her? I stepped into the cafeteria and grabbed some food. For a second, my eyes met with Hiruko's from across the room. Oh. There was a moment of silence, and then she turned away. She refused to even look in my direction after that. Sheesh, guess she's still avoiding me. Sighing inwardly, I turned my attention back to my food. When I was done, I made my way to the library.
Huh?
I think Dotomi found it somewhere around here. I stood in front of the library stacks, thinking back to the day Dotomi and I found the strange diary. I still don't completely buy that it has anything to do with what's going on here, but it was worth taking another look at what was here. There might be some kind of clue. And right now, I needed all the information I could get. I ran a finger along the spines of the books and began pulling them out one by one. My movements got faster, more frantic. I kept going until I'd emptied the entire shelf. How long did I spend doing that? I completely lost track of time in my desperate search. But eventually I found something that made me stop and take notice. Oh, what's this? I lifted up a beaten old volume with a hard cover. It had caught my attention for a simple reason. There wasn't any writing on it. The front cover, back cover, spine were all completely blank. I looked in the back to see if there was any publication info there, but the last few pages had rotted and crumbled away. Must be really old. I gently opened it to the title page to be greeted by the only text I'd seen so far. The history of the school. The letters were faded and old-fashioned, but I could still read them okay. Come to think of it, aside from the basics, I actually knew remarkably little about this academy. And with both Syria and Nigo gone, there wasn't anybody I could ask about it. It's not something I've really thought about very much, but this isn't exactly a run-of-the-mill school. I turned the pages, getting a whiff of musty paper smell that only really old books develop. There was no publication date anywhere, so I had no way of knowing how old it was exactly. I flicked through the pages at random until... Huh? I caught a glimpse of some troubling text. Did I see that right? I went back to the page in question, and sure enough, there it was. Notes on the serial murder incidents. My heart skipped a beat. A trail of cold sweat ran down my back as I began to read the passage. It detailed a series of ghastly murders that took place at the academy sometime in the past. They started suddenly one day, without any warning. Hey, that's the guy wearing the suit. A mysterious figure appeared in the school ad and started picking off students one after another. Clad in a strange black suit, the killer used bladed weapons like saws and hatchets to massacre their victims. Some students rallied together to try and fight back, but they were all mercilessly cut down. The next day, the academy was sealed off from the outside world. The students prepared to mourn their friends they had lost. But then, the killer came back. Once again, they mowed down student after student, bathing the school in blood. Cries of pain, fear, and hatred echoed throughout the grounds as the students' short lives came to an abrupt, violent end. And then, just like before, the killer disappeared without a trace. No one knew how they got in to begin with, although some thought they may have passed themselves off as one of the surviving students. No one ever got a definitive answer, and the nightmare still wasn't over. Again and again, the killer would appear seemingly out of nowhere, slaughter a handful of students, then disappear again. Naturally, there were attempts to fight back, but none of them achieved anything. It was as if they were dealing with an unkillable demon. Even now, the killer still stalks these halls, awaiting the time for another massacre. An unkillable demon? This has got to be made up, right? It just doesn't sound realistic, although I guess it's not the craziest thing in the world. We're basically immortal too, it's not that weird, indeed. I found myself thinking back to the strange diary. Could it have been written by one of the students who survived these attacks? The information from the old book and the diary matched up a little too well for it to be a coincidence. The part about the killer still hiding out somewhere in the school, that couldn't be true, could it? Could they have been the one who wrote the threatening message that started all this? No, wait, I shouldn't jump to conclusions. Let's see if there's anything else. I took a deep breath and went back to reading the school history. For the next few hours, I immersed myself in urban legends and reports of other strange incidents that had supposedly occurred in years long past. Alright, I think that should do it. I closed the cover with a sigh, having skimmed through most of what the book had to offer, and now it's nighttime spooky music time. It covered a wide variety of topics, but it all sounded like things made up for fun rather than describing events that actually happened. Now, stuff about the serial killer is the only part that feels like it might be important. I don't know if it has anything to do with the power saw maniac I saw, but it's worth thinking about. I'll take this book with me for now. If Dotomi finds it, it'll only fuel her morbid fantasies. It was already dark out. I'd spent the better part of the day reading. I tucked the book under my shirt. I left the library and headed back to my room. Phew, another day's flown by. There wasn't an enemy attack today, but there's bound to be another one soon. I need to be ready. I should focus on training tomorrow. Indeed. I'd like to look into the murders that the book talked about, too. And I still haven't got a straight answer out of Hiruko.
Hey!
There's still too much to deal with that I don't even know where to start. I think I'll just sleep on it, and maybe things will be more clear in the morning. I let out a long, hard yawn and switched off the lights. So ended my 19th day at the LDA. Time for day 20. Morning again. I actually got a decent night's sleep for once. Now what should I do today? Should I prepare for our next battle, or... Actually, I better get some breakfast before I make any decisions. Breakfast, yum yum. Alright, now I'm actually going to upgrade my shit, because I got more than enough to upgrade my shit. Good power. I use that a lot. I use that so much. Damn.
Need to go to the gym.
Need more gym. More gym. That's what I would say if I wasn't trying to marry Tsubasa. Give her a wedding dress. And by that I mean give her a golden gas can. Or some hand cream. We got stinky hands. What? Yeah, that's why I'm gonna give her some. Hashtag clean. She works hard as an engineer. I want her to give her this smooth, supple skin so I get the nice, soft scratchies. One Direction, dear.
Is this for me? Wow!
Tsubasa, come take my gas. It comes straight out of the can. I am gold. V-hackle. Yeah, they're trying to get me to buy Monster Hunter. It's only $56 now.
Yeah. Is this for
But like,
me?
everybody says this is probably one of the worst Monster Hunter games of all. So I don't know.
You never know when. Well then.
The day's done. Today went by in a flash. I better hit the sack before I start feeling hungry again. I wasn't all that tired, but I got into bed anyway and forced myself to go to sleep. Like, are we the grisly murderer? We could be.
Get ready for your prepare to spend. Be ready to give your life.
Yeah, be ready to give my life. I went to the cafeteria and glanced around. Sure enough, Hiruko wasn't there. What's her problem? At this rate, I would never get to talk to her about that night. No, I can't give up. I'll ask her again today. I have to try. Morning, Takumi. I was just taking my tray to a table when Moko called out to be chipper as ever. I turned around and saw that Nozomi was with her. Hey, you two, you're up and at it pretty early today, huh? Good morning, Takumi. Want to eat with us? Sure, thanks. Eating with two hot ladies. I took a seat opposite the girls, Moko staring at me intently like she had something to say but didn't know how to bring it up. Is there something on my face? No, of course not. I was just checking out your breakfast, that's all. You got a real good balance of macronutrients there. You can also have some of my protein powder if you want a little extra, though. I'm good, thanks. How about drinks? You want to chug some raw eggs, maybe? No. No, that's fine. I'm fine. Oh, party pooper. Well, it's your loss. Something's up with Moko. What does she really want to talk to me about? Maybe she's waiting for you to make the first move, but I'll look like a total creep if I'm wrong. Come on, Moko. Let's just come right out and ask her. I was getting to it. Stuff like this calls for a delicate approach. For all we know, Hiruko's mainly virtue could be at stake here. Uh-oh. Huh? What about Hiruko? Whoops, there I go again. Somebody call a plumber. We've got a leak. I'm sorry, Takumi. I hope you don't take this the wrong way. But Moko and I have been talking, and we both think you and Hiruko have been acting a little strange lately. Right, I should have known this was coming. We didn't want to pry, but it's been going on for a while, so... Sorry, hon. We just didn't know how to bring it up. Don't apologize. It's my fault for making you worried. The concern was understandable. Things have been awkward between me and Hiruko ever since the incident. But what was I supposed to say? I had no idea why she was avoiding me. Well, some stuff happened, but I'm really not sure how to explain. I struggled to find the right words, but Nozomi didn't impress me.
It's okay if you don't want to talk about it right now. Just know that when you're ready, we'll be here for you.
Cool. Huh? Oh, right. Thanks. My breath caught in my throat for just a moment. It felt like I was talking to Katawa again. I'll see what I can do to soften up Hiruko too. I know she's the type who likes to be on her own, but she's still a poor, vulnerable maiden at heart. Even rabbits can die of loneliness. You boys have to show some sensitivity. What does that have to do with it? I get the feeling this conversation was drifting away from its original topic. I don't have the energy to get it back on course, though, so I'll just smile and nod until it's over. After finishing breakfast, I said goodbye to Moko and Nozomi and went back to my room. Okay, what should I do today? The idea of this mystery killer still worries me, but the whole thing's kind of sketchy. The invaders are a much more definite threat. I need to be ready for the next time they attack. Indeed. And by getting ready for that, we give Tsubasa another golden gas can. I will make her love me again in every timeline. I'm running out of stuff. I can only make 3 more gas cans after this. Tsubasa.
Is this...
Rank up. Yeah! Bondage up. Strong.
Have you ever thought about what you'll do after we get out of here? I have. There's a ton of stuff I want to do.
There's a ton of stuff I want to do too, and it all involves being with you.
Eat dessert with my friends. Sing some karaoke together. Go shopping. Go to a hot spring with my family.
Get introduced to your family.
We deserve a little fun after fighting so hard for mankind, right?
Fuck mankind.
Maybe they'll even give us cars. No. Wait. I'll upgrade the equipment at the workshop. I'll invent a next-generation car that can move on land, through water, and in the air. Then we can fly around and go wherever we want.
Are there really any lakes and oceans on the artificial satellite? I would
A
say no.
vehicle like that should be a piece of cake for artificial satellite technology.
And also, you're gonna fly right into the ceiling, so...
Just thinking about it is making my heart beat faster. I can't wait to get started. Uh-oh. I'm rambling on about my niche interests again. Sorry for making you listen to that.
No, it's okay, it's okay. I love you. We're stronger together. Apes together strong. Cool, I want to listen to more. Have another gas can. I'm gonna fucking make you rich. I'm gonna make you rich. Apes together strong.
Is this for me?
Yes, I know I did a good job doing your nails. I know.
I mean, yeah, you did do the one. Thank you.
Heady soldiers, it's time.
Good night. Sleepy time. Huh, today was pretty uneventful. That's not to say that I didn't have any problems. Hiruko, the killer of the invaders, is still a lot I need to deal with. Out of all of them, Hiruko's probably the most urgent. If I don't patch things up with her soon, everyone else is going to worry. Alright, tomorrow for sure I'll... Oh, come on!
Intruder alert.
Why? Oh, that was a... Oh, that was a different Luigi.
That wasn't Luigi.
Uh-oh, I'd better get going. I was out of bed before the first echo to the alarm faded. We can do this. I won't let anybody die this time. Taking the briefest moments to psych myself up, I rushed out the door and made my way to the war room. A night attack. Seriously, don't these bastards ever sleep? There's a lot more of them than last time, too. They really are going all out. Tsubasa, you think that bomb of yours can take them out? Sorry, it's taking a while to put it all together. There's no way it'll be ready for this battle. For real? We've got to fight all these enemies by ourselves? Don't worry, I'll fight too. Huh? Really, Kako? Where's this coming from? She's made it a point of staying out of our battles until now, not to mention how overprotective Ima is. I can't just stand on the sidelines and let you all protect me. I've been training hard so I can handle myself out there. Please let me join you. I'd be happy to have you with us, but are you sure about this? There's nothing I can do when she gets like this. I tried to persuade her to reconsider, but it didn't work. She even threatened to sever our sibling bond. The idea was so distressing I passed out on the spot. The point is, I'm fighting and there's nothing you can do about it. Don't interfere, brother dearest. I've been training too, by the way. If push comes to shove, I'll jump in and protect my dear sister dearest. I'll fight too. Sorry about before. You too, Shoma? You don't gotta worry about this guy. I've trained him up so he won't embarrass himself. That's right. I've gone from being mold on the bathroom floor to mold on the toilet seat. It's a huge upgrade. Nice to see you guys finally showing some backbone. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's unproductive parasites. Well, they did take care of the school back when that threatening message forced us to leave. Well, with this intruder on the loose, it might actually be more dangerous for them to hang back while the rest of us go and fight. That's a good point. You coming too, Dotami? I don't know. I'd love to show up as a mutilated corpse waiting for you when you get back. That's such a classic killing game opening. But I guess it could be fun to go wild massacre a bunch of enemies, too. Alright, I'm in. That's the spirit. Now let's decide we shouldn't waste any more time. We'll be mobilizing all team members for this battle. Team leader, give the order. Right. It's been so long since Hiruko spoke to me, she caught me off guard. There's no time to get flustered, though. I need to focus on the battle. Bloody blood, blood, bleed, bloody blood, blood.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blood. Blah, 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 blood. God, I want something sugary and sweet and yum yum. Alright, it's a night attack, all four sides. Oh, it's two sides. Is this a skippable one? Sweet. It's a night attack filled with foggy. Yep. Oh, good. fuck, I hate this fight.
What gives? I can't see the enemy in this. We're sitting ducks out here.
Yeah, quack quack.
Sir Takumi, how are we to deal with this mist?
We'll do the same thing we did in my future.
Kako, make your way outside the mist and snipe the enemy from a distance.
That's not how we did it in
Ima,
my future.
You'll have to cover her. Both.
So, I just protect my dear sister from any harm that comes her way? Now that I can do.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Phew. Thanks for that, Hiruko.
Kako was the first to die in the fucking Killing Game timeline. You couldn't protect her.
Don't waste time talking. Concentrate on the battle.
Damn, yes ma'am, I guess. What the fuck? Bitch telling me what to do. I did it. I win. We did it. We win. It's a good thing they don't make you have to fight every single similar battle.
Takumi, this commander, is she?
Yeah, she's the one we took prisoner in my future.
I'm here this time. I won't allow that kind of worthless sentiment.
Huh? We'll talk about this later. We have to defeat...
Oh.
Here we go.
Was her name actually Ava? Or is that what we just called her? Either way, she's dead. We win! Hooray!
Yeah, we won. Now we just have to finish off the commander.
Shouldn't be too hard. She's basically on her way out already.
We look down at the defeated commander.
Please, don't kill me.
Huh? Did she just say something?
Yes.
My name is Ava. I beg of you.
No.
I surrender.
No.
Just let me live.
The terrified invader raised her trembling hand and put her mask. Then she removed it to reveal what was underneath.
This is the commander's true face? She's no different from us.
It's just like you said, Takumi. You'd almost think she was human.
She looks roughly the same age as us as well. This certainly isn't what I expected to be concealed under that mask.
Too bad.
Speaking of masks, didn't you say something about that too, Takumi? Don't the commanders consider removing their masks a sign of surrender?
Yes.
Yeah. That and a way of showing respect to your opponents.
And it's one of the religious teachings they never go against, right?
That's if what Takumi told us is true, anyway.
Oh, do we gotta find out who's lying now? Who should we string up first?
Me. Do me.
Her taking off her mask makes no difference. Hurry up and kill her.
What?
But doesn't that seem a little cruel?
This is
Not
war.
as cruel as attacking at night and trying to kill us in our beds.
True.
She's also the reason Ima had to get turned into Sire, right? Personally, I think that operation sounds like an interesting challenge. How about you, Ima?
Good question. It's a tough choice, all right.
What's so tough about it? She caused you so much suffering in the future. She's just going to betray us again this time. There's no point sparing an enemy if it means losing an ally later.
True.
I'm with Kako on this one. Besides, people who hide their true faces should never be trusted.
Okay.
That's not very convincing coming from you, Miss Osuzuki.
If we're gonna kill her anyway, can't I keep her as a research subject? I'd love to see what invaders' bodies are like on the inside.
Just like
Oh,
ours.
wait, please. I don't know anything about this previous timeline you're talking about.
We didn't say anything about a previous timeline. We didn't say time travel, timeline, previous world. We just said from my future.
But I would never defy God's teachings. You can do what you want with me, but please, don't kill me.
The commander's pleas were getting more and more desperate.
Takumi, please. I really think we should We can't kill someone who's this afraid to die. Can we?
We're afraid to die.
Well, Mr. Sumi.
Takumi, brother dearest, stand aside.
Oh.
If you won't kill her, I'll do it myself.
Oh, damn.
I need to get stronger, and this is the fastest way to do that.
Oh, damn, okay.
Don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please, don't kill me.
Takumi, can't you do something? We've already won the battle.
What do you think, Takumi?
Anger, sadness, pity, desperation, fear. Everywhere I looked, somebody looked back at me with a different expression. They're all waiting for me to make the call. It wasn't an easy decision, but I knew what I had
We're
to do.
not going to kill her.
Come on.
Let's take her prisoner like before.
See, I was going to choose to kill her because maybe Hiruko would respect that and actually fucking talk to me again.
What? Have you lost your feeble excuse for a mind?
Have you lost your pathetic excuse for money? Down here, you're no different than me.
Why kill
You're just as
Ado,
broke.
but let this invader live? If you're gonna make these big decisions, can't you be a little more consistent?
Well, she didn't do nothing.
I didn't want to kill Ato, but I had to keep everyone safe.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll learn from the mistakes we made in my future and keep security on our prisoner extra tight.
Yeah, with the maniac running
But she
loose?
could still escape or turn on us some other way.
Our team leader has made his decision. We have to abide by it. And since we can understand the invader's language now, it could provide a if we take this commander prisoner, we can interrogate her and potentially learn something that will help us out later.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not just going soft here. You've got to believe me.
No.
I suppose that makes sense. What do you think, Lady Kako?
If there's a proper reason for it, I guess that's okay.
She's hot. That's all the reason I need. I hadn't expected Hiruko to be so supportive, but thanks to her, the mood was starting to change. Everyone was still clearly conflicted, but they were starting to come around to the idea.
I'm in favor of taking the commander prisoner.
Oh, of course you are.
Here! So what if she escaped into Kumi's future? We just gotta make sure that doesn't happen this time.
Fine. If you're all going to insist, I guess I'll go along with it.
She's gonna
I think we should spare her too. I'll help take care of her and everything.
No, you don't get to do that. Sorry, that task is much too glorious for a peon piss stain like you.
If we need to
I'll take
torture
care
her
of
at any point, can you let me do it?
No.
What kind of screams do invaders make?
Luigi!
Just imagining it is giving me goosebumps.
Ugh! Sir Yugamu, tell your little Yugamu to calm down.
Oh, bold's coming from you.
Forget the commander. Someone put this guy in a cage.
We have two of
Sounds
them.
like the matter's decided. The rest is up to you, team leader.
First things first, let's get her into a cage. We'll use a sturdier lock than we did in my timeline too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'd never forgive myself if I died here.
We summoned the drones to take the prisoner away and locked her up in the courtyard. We were all exhausted from our late night battle. We staggered back to rooms after for some well-earned sleeps. Yay, we did it. Luigi! Whew, I can finally get some sleep. Mostly my thoughts centered on the prisoner, Ava, she'd called herself. We were finally going to get a chance to sit down and talk to a commander. She managed to get away last time, but I won't make the same mistake again. I'll talk to her tomorrow and see what she can tell us. For the first time in a while, it felt like we might actually make actual progress. The relief that thought gave me was enough to carry me into a peaceful slumber. Goosey I gradually drifted back to consciousness, my head still fuzzy. I stretched out under the covers and thought back on the events of last night. Wonder what time it is. I looked at my clock, found it was already past noon. I'd slept like the dead, and may have overdone it. My head was killing me. Going to get breakfast now would be such a drag. I had no appetite at all. Maybe I was too tired to be hungry. But I can't just not eat anything. I picked up some rations I happened to have lying around and eventually had a shower and got dressed. Then I remembered Ava, the commander would take a prisoner. I decided to go and check on her before I did anything else. That's... When I made my way to the courtyard, I spotted Shoma coming the other way. He was carrying a cafeteria tray. Oh, Takumi, good morning, or afternoon. Hi, Shoma. I guess it is more like afternoon now. Did you get up at a normal time today? I sure did. I need to bring Ava her breakfast. I did promise I'd take care of her after all. It's only natural that should include feeding her. How was she? Did she say anything to you? She ate a little, but didn't speak. I think she's in a state of extreme stress. She was trembling all over, although that might just be because she was so disgusted by my unclean body odor. She's asleep now, so the first time she's been sleeping since we put her in the cage. Okay, sounds like it'll be a while before we can get anything out of her. I'm sure if we keep talking to her, she'll open up to us eventually. She has such a beautiful, gentle look in her eyes. I don't think she's a bad person, really. Someone developed a strong attachment to the prisoner last time, too. Things are different now, so I want to believe it won't lead to the same disaster as it did back then. I'll leave Ava in your care then. Let me know if there's any change. Right, I'll do the best job an inept slob like me can. I do want to see what Ava can tell us, but there's no point in rushing things if she's not ready to talk yet. I decided to let Shoma handle her for now and went to spend my time somewhere else. And so we're going to spend our time calling the video here. As always, thank you all for watching. If you're enjoying the series and you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, follow me on Twitch at ArkNova3, follow me on Kick at ArkNova, and if you want to help support the channel, check out the Patreon link in the description. For just $1 a month, you can help support me bringing the best content that I can.
So then.